Alright, it's a rainy day, so I figured we would do some at-home, do-it-yourself kind of stuff. I'm gonna camouflage one of my favorite deer rifles. This is my Remington 710. It's chambered in 300 Winchester mag. It's just a fun gun to shoot. I like to take it out deer hunting, and I also target shoot it quite a bit. Now, the 710 is one of the cheaper models. It comes with a cheap synthetic stock, which is this ugly gray. So I'm going to spray paint it and kind of customize it so that it looks a little bit better. This is my pellet gun, which I did first. It used to have just a plain black stock, but I took some spray paint and painted it up, so now it's got like a brownish tint to it with black. So I mean, to me it looks a lot nicer than just a plain everyday black synthetic stock. So basically we're going to do the same thing with my 300 mag, except for it's going to be a different color, but it should come out the same. So we're going to do that today, and I'm going to take you through step by step how to do it, and when we get done we'll have a pretty cool custom looking rifle for not nearly as much as what a lot of people pay. Alright, let's get started. Alright, today we're going to do a custom stock on the 300 mag. We're gonna use a textured spray paint so you can still have grip on it. It won't be smooth. It won't have a shine to it. As you can see on the pellet gun, it just gives it a unique look to it. The gray is just really boring to me, so we're gonna take it and make it look a lot better. It'll also help it camouflage. I mean, I think the gray kind of stands out in the woods, so we're gonna add the brown to it and a sand color so that it blends in a little bit better. So we're gonna take the scope off. We'll take the sling off. We'll tape everything that we don't want painted, and then we'll get it hanging up, and then we'll paint it. It's gonna come out real nice. I think that the pellet gun came out nice. So here we go, we're gonna get started. To get it ready to paint, we're gonna take the gun apart. We'll start here with the sling. It's real simple. Just loosen up these pins on the sling itself, and they spin out of the way. That one I was tightening. Or maybe I don't know what I'm doing. It's a little bit harder than it's supposed to be. There's that. Now we'll take the scope off. When I take stuff apart, I like to put the parts back together so I don't lose anything. Alright, to pull the bolt out, there's a little lever here. Flip it up, and your bolt will just slide right out. Release the mag. Alright, to take the barrel off, it's just 3 Allen screws. There's one here, and one behind the trigger here. Just get your Allen wrench in there. Just like that. Now the barrel should come right out. Just like that. We're going to put our screws right back where they go. So now we have disassembled the rifle. Alright, now that we got it all taken apart, we're going to give it a quick sand just to kind of remove any imperfections. And then we're going to tape off the stuff that we don't want to paint. These synthetic stocks have like a seam, so I'm going to try and eliminate most of that seam so that when you paint it you don't see it. It doesn't take much, just a little bit. Sand it off. I think it will just turn out better in the long run. Alright, I'm just going to take a piece of paper towel and just wipe the dust off of it. Alright, can't feel that seam anymore. Got it shaved down pretty good. Everything else looks good on this. So what we're going to do is just take some regular painter's tape. I'm sure I could probably pull this off, but I'll just tape it. Alright, now that we've sanded it and taped off what we don't want paint on, I'm going to take some rubbing alcohol and wipe the whole gun down. That will further clean off any of the dust that's on there. It also helps to clean any oils or anything like that that's on the gun. Will keep the paint from sticking. Nice scrub down. Okay, got the gun all wiped down. Now we're going to hang it up and get it ready to actually paint. Now I just have a key ring hanging from a rope that I'm going to connect it to. Using the sling spot. So there. That will hold the stock. I'm going to start with the light color and then hit it with the dark. It's always better to do more than one coat rather than try to rough through it and get it all on one. Now we'll let that dry for a little while. Come back, look it over, see what we like and what we don't, and then we can go from there. I think it's already starting to look 100 times better. Alright, the darker brown's been on there for a couple hours now. I'm going to hit it with a little bit of black. And we'll see where we're at. It's really looking good. Now that the paint's dry, we're going to put the gun back together and see how it turned out.